This is Matrix Lord 212, and I want to talk about the mysteries that remain as of Series 7 of Doctor Who. Um, one character in particular, the Dream Lord. Now, the Doctor tried to explain that because of the pollen in space, it created, I guess, an evil manifestation of himself. And if you notice, he spit the pollen back into space, yet the Dream Lord was still in the reflection of the TARDIS. And I want you to take a close look at this episode, very, very carefully, because Amy's Choice is a very, very monumental episode. Um, he was like a hologram through most of it, but the Dream Lord I'm talking about. But at the end, he did control the TARDIS. Okay, so you really gotta take a close look and what is really going on. I think that the Dream Lord's going to return at some point in time. I just feel it in my gut that he's going to return. Another mystery is, why did Amy Pond in the 11th hour pray to Santa and not God? I think this is also going to be a big deal because they really didn't explain what she believes in. And also the fact, too, that Rory didn't have a room in the God complex. That is very, very, makes it like he's not afraid of anything. But then, if you count the Doctor's wife, he was afraid of something because he said they kept coming for him every night. So many mysteries going on, too. I mean, even in the lodger, it looked like Amy was looking like at the silence of somebody in the TARDIS. Somebody obviously threw the Doctor out of the TARDIS. It could have been the silence. It could have been Omega that was having the silence build the TARDIS and the lodger. Obviously, they had the lodger TARDIS in the Day of the Moon. So the mysteries of that other TARDIS, the larger TARDIS, has got to be cleared up. Madame Corvarian, who is she? Is she the Ronnie? Is she a companion that turns bad? I mean, we really don't know. I mean, and River Song, like, they really need to show that episode with the Singing Towers. Even though they touched upon it with the mini episode, that doesn't necessarily mean that they went to the Singing Towers at that point in time. He could have went to take her and then something else happened. So, like I said, I always believed like that I felt that they would do that final episode with River Song on a Christmas special in the Singing Towers. Now, if they actually do that and they involve the new companion, that would be pretty cool. But I also, you know what it is? In my gut, I can't see the Doctor leaving River to her fate in the library. I just can't, because, it has to be running through his head that, she broke a fixed point in time and sacrificed everything to save his life. So why wouldn't he do that? Why wouldn't he free her from the library? And with all the technology and different time, the future, he could go to a point in time where, he could take the nanogenes from the empty child and the Doctor dances, and he could like restore her body and then downgrade her back into her body. I don't see him just abandoning River Song at all. And I do feel that River will escape the library, and she will have her future adventures with the Doctor will be on point. It wouldn't be out of order after that. So I'm hoping that we get to see that. I'm hoping we get to see a River Song Captain Jack encounter, because the mystery is about the Vortex Manipulator. Is it Captain Jack's? Because it was from a dead time agent's hand, which it could have been any time agent. But don't forget that at some point in time, Captain Jack is just a head, and he becomes the face of Bo. So, a lot of mysteries going on. What else? I mean, the crack on the wall never was really explained to my liking. Roy Williams surviving never was really explained to my liking. Him becoming a robot, him becoming a human. I mean, just an explanation that the Doctor fixed it is not an explanation. As well as like River Song, being born a Time Lord in the TARDIS, being able to regenerate and everything. That doesn't fly with me either. So, And the organization, too, with the headless monks and everybody bent on the Doctor's destruction. Why did they want to destroy the Doctor? Why? And Madame Quaverian seemed to have knowledge of the Doctor, like she couldn't stand him, like she was dealing with him for like so long. So these mysteries need to be explained. What else? And the Daleks, too. I mean, that whole thing with the Victory Daleks thing that had a bad taste in my mouth, Davros. I mean, we really need to know what's going on. The Cybermen, I mean, it's too many unanswered questions, and hopefully they get to solve them in Series 7 as well. So, and then I'm hoping that they do something with Omega and the Valyard and the Master and the Time Lords for the 50th anniversary. But I'm sure that they're going to save some surprises till after the 50th anniversary, because you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. But here's hoping that the big fish is Omega. And if I really thought about it, I would think that Stephen Moffat would stay on and leave probably when the 12th Doctor regenerates into the 13th. Only because you got to look at it as the new series is still part of the old series, but wouldn't you want to finish it off with the nice set of 12 Doctors, and then if you were going to leave, you would leave after that, I would think. So I'm hoping that Stephen Moffat stays on. Because they throw this nonsense here every now and then, his success or whatever. But I really hope Stephen Moffat stays on, because I like his writing, and he always keeps you in suspense, and he always surprises everyone. So he's a brilliant, brilliant writer. So I hope so. All right, that's it for now. Talk to you guys later.